When you have a topic you're going to talk about, you should have a good idea about what you're going to talk about, the topic, because the topic is a general base of what you're going to talk about to your audience. Let's say you're going to talk about why are animals going to go extinct? Then your topic will be about animals. That's why you should at least have some basic knowledge on the topic you're going to talk about in your speech to the audience. Your speech should always have a line. This one line should bring the whole speech explained in one sentence. If you don't have this one line, your audience, they don't fully understand what you're trying to say. What's this man saying? What is he trying to say? That don't make no sense. If you're wondering what this one line can be, what this line is, it is the message you're trying to explain in your story. Let's say that you talk about a kid that works hard and always continues to keep going hard, always trying his best, working hard. The message or one line be the kid has dedication. This kid has dedication. That would explains why that kid works hard every day, and that contributes to that message. When you're going to give a speech to an audience, it should have at least 6 elements in it. Whether it be a 1 minute video to 2 hour long, talk should have at least 6 elements. This element for the first one is attention getter. This element is the first thing you say that gathers your audience's attention, the starting word that gets the people to be interested in what you're saying. This starting sentence could either be a fire quote, a bold quote, or a bold message, or just a question, like random question, like, have you ever wondered what made people so dedicated? Just a question, or a bold quote, or a bold sentence, anything. The next element that should be in your speech is engaging your audience. This means that you're trying to bring them into your conversation. What are you trying to sing? Like, what are you trying to say? Trying to get them to engage with the speech. You get them to do something, or you prove something, so you can prove something in your speech. Get them like to hold something. Get them to make something. Get them engaged. Get them interested to prove what you're trying to say. The third element is visual. This gets your audience attention by using their eyes, getting their attention by not just hearing but seeing. Let's say you're talking about how can you make paper airplanes faster. If you want audience to pay more attention, bring a piece of paper and make an airplane in front of them, so they understand what you're talking about. Like if you're just making airplanes, how does it make it faster? He explained it, but I didn't really understand how he did it. Get a piece of paper and make it in front of them so they understand what you're doing. To explain it better, use example, visual. Now, for the fourth element, it's value. This is talking about what is the importance of your speech. Why are you talking about this specific thing? How does it affect people that you're talking about? Let's say you're talking about computers. What is the importance to them? The importance to the audience could be they need it to work. They need it for online classes. That's the importance of what you're trying to talk to them about and how they work. For the fifth element, it is deeper meaning. This is you bringing a piece of something or an object and bringing it to life. You're giving this thing deeper meaning by comparing it to living things, giving it meaning. Let's pretend this football is your life. It's your deeper meaning. Quarterback, they throw it, touchdown. That's you winning in life. That is a deeper meaning in this. Say the football is deflated. That's you losing your life. You have to pump it up, work hard, and get it working again. Now, for the final element, it is dynamic conclusion. This means that you're going to end off your speech by giving your audience to something to remember. Not just a reflection on what you talked about, like just a repetition of what you just said. That's boring. The audience don't care about that. You have to make a dynamic conclusion. You're going to give a fire line or quote to finish off your speech so your audience can remember it. Something that will inspire them. Something that will remember your speech for the rest of your life. Your dynamic conclusion. Your fire quote. That is what an audience looks for at the end. and what they hope for. Now, for the first assignment, I would like to add is that if you're having trouble talking about specific speech, you should always take a step back and learn the basic knowledge on what you're talking about. Let's say you're going to learn about animals. Go on research, search about these types of animals. Help relearn, help gather what you're trying to say. Just do some basic research and relook on what you're trying to say. Because if you don't even know the basic knowledge of what you're trying to say, you'll never make up the speech. You'll never know what you're doing. That's why if you're going to do something about a speech and you don't fully know on what to do, take a step back and relearn and redo and just remember what you're trying to talk about and just learn about it. Now, for my final assignment that I made for myself that I will lecture to you is if you don't want to say verbal fillers, including like or so or saying you should practice words that can work with these words. Because me, I say them a lot. I say I'm trying to think in my mind over and over again, just trying to remember. But if you really want to practice not to say these words anymore, get words that you can replace them with. Instead of saying so, you should instead say therefore, because those are things that can help you make better speeches. So, therefore, that's the better word, and that's what you should practice to get rid of your verbal fillers in speeches and to help you better speaker and help support you in that. This was my lecture. Thank you.